It's not.
Bartender, 2 scotches.
Got it.
No, he meant 2 bottles.
What? I mean, yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
That was a clip from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Season 1, Episode 8. This is 99 WAP, where Ricky, Andy, and... Why you look like you're dealing with the hardest thing in the world. You're still on screen.
I know. I'm sorry. Just
Is this part of your thing today?
part of what thing? Can you just go ahead and do the show? Do the show. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
We're going to talk about it just like we do on every episode. Thank you for being here, guys. As you know, we are a new podcast, so leaving a like, a review, a comment, all of that stuff really helps us out, and we appreciate it. Also, if you want to join our conversation, we got a Discord open and a Patreon where you can support us starting at $1 a month. Again, thanks for being here, guys. This week, the episode is called Old School, and this is about Jake's idol writing an article about how the times have changed in the New York police departments.
Yeah.
Let's get into the episode. What do you guys think?
Before we get into the episode,
Yeah.
just really quick, I just want to tell you guys, like, I'm sorry you may have to carry me for this episode.
Okay.
I'm just a little hungover.
Andy, you're?
Yeah. Look, it was a long night of drinking. I'm a little hungover. So I'm gonna pull through. We're gonna go through the show. Just if I have to maybe leave or something, I don't want you guys to stop.
Jeez, yeah, I didn't understand, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of drinking.
Well, we got you covered, man.
right,
I mean, he's a core part of the team. He can't miss an episode, but we got you covered today.
I know. For the people that don't know at home, we had to stop recording for a bit.
Yeah.
I know.
We almost missed this week's episode because of sicknesses. Everybody got sick. Possible COVIDs all around. Anyways.
COVID. Ricky doesn't believe in it. So that's why it's not for sure definitive COVID.
Kay still has her bad way. Say something, Kay, so people can hear you. No, come on.
Say what?
That works.
That works.
99.
99. I said Borat 99. Anyways, what do you think the episode
What
Old
a
School? What do you guys?
that would be?
What an amazing.
Borat and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't know nothing about Borat.
Well, he was in New York, right?
You don't know anything about Borat?
No.
Should we stop down and watch Borat?
Let's watch it on the Patreon. Oof. Andy's dealing with a lot of stuff today, guys. I'm sorry about that. But guys, tell me what you thought about the episode. Okay, Andy?
It was good.
It was good?
I liked it. Yeah.
It was
Hot takes. It was good.
It was good. It was just
alright.
okay?
Yeah, it was just okay.
Jimmy was funny.
Who was?
Jimmy. Isn't his name Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. What's
The
his name?
guest. The guest star. He's funny.
Jimmy Brogan. Yeah, he's funny. We'll talk about him and all that. But I like the episode. Actually, I was surprised that this was in the first season because this is one of the episodes that always sticks out in my mind when I think about the show.
Really? Why?
Maybe we'll get to it when we talk about it later. But the main reason why is you got to learn how to control your brown.
Wait, you said you were going on the record.
I was clearly not in control.
Maybe you should learn to handle your brown.
Ew.
I thought that was...
I didn't really get it. What's that?
That was
pooping?
my joke of it was my joke of the ep, and it has seeped into my regular conversation.
Yeah.
That I say control your brown, or it's just like brown liquor, but it's like such a horrible phrasing because it sounds like
It
poop.
sounds like poop.
Right.
To me,
Yeah. I couldn't control my brown.
Oh man, well, were you out with the squad?
No, I mean I was out with just like an old podcast host
Okay,
that was just showing me the ropes.
nice.
I told him we had a new podcast, and he was just kind of talking to me about all the things that what they used to do it in the old school days.
Oh,
The
right.
Mark Maron days.
That's so crazy because this episode is all about that too. Old school.
Well, I know. That's why I brought him up, started talking to him.
What do you say? Any learnings?
I mean, nothing that we just have to talk about now, but I'm just let's get to the episode, real quick.
Before we get started on the episode, I do go over a couple of things. It was written by Gabe Liedman, producer and writer, comedian that worked on Broad City and Pen 15. And he actually plays a reoccurring character on the show. In season 2, episode 4, he's Oliver Cox, Dr. Oliver Cox.
Which one's that one? I don't remember.
I don't remember him either, but I saw his face, and he's a reoccurring character they probably used or something. We'll see about him later, but he actually wrote this episode or co-wrote it with the 2 main guys,
Nice.
which is pretty cool. And the name Dr. Oliver Cox might be like a Scrubs reference, because, they have a Dr. Cox there, like the main Dr. Cox,
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of interesting.
This will be the second time we talk about Scrubs.
Yeah.
We talked about Scrubs in the first episode.
Was Scrubs being
What?
recorded during this show?
Oh.
2013? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I could look that up real
Isn't
quick.
it a super old show?
Try not to block that. Well,
Scrubs
Scrubs?
was like an old show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older show. I could tell you exactly when it was going.
It's about nurses. Andy's going to do a lookup, a live lookup on the pod while I tell you about the director, who I think is also very interesting.
Scrubs goes until 2010. So not during this.
It's been over for 3 years.
Yeah.
This is still 2013.
Oh, you mean it ended 2010?
Yeah.
When it started?
2001 to
It was super
2010.
old.
Like almost 9 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a magical time 2001 was.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of stuff that might have happened at
All
the
I
end
know
of the
is
year.
9/11. What happened in 2001?
Well, Scrubs premiered.
Oh yeah, very true. What a great start. Anyways, guys, it was directed by Beth McCarthy Miller. You guys familiar with her? She directed episodes of 30 Rock and Modern Family, but she's notably one of only 4 people to direct SNL. And she directed 218 episodes of SNL,
Oh, wow.
which
That's
I thought
a
was
lot.
pretty, yeah.
You know, she also directed a bunch of other cool stuff I saw. I wish I would have wrote it down. But I know it was SNL, but then I think she did some specials too.
Like comedy specials?
I don't remember. Never mind. Just cut this out.
Sure.
Again, it's just because of my hangover, you know?
Do you have like some sort of hangover cure for him or something?
I mean, I might have something. I don't know. We'll see later. We'll see what I can think of.
See what you could think of?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Guys, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, before we're about to start talking about the episode, please hang with us. If this is the first time watching, normally we're quicker into getting to the episode.
Plus,
With
go edit
Andy-
some of this out.
I'm not going to edit a thing out.
Oh.
Well, the coughs. I'll edit the coughs out. And one more thing we talk about before starting is the episode ranking on IMDb. Any guess on the score for this episode?
Over what, 10?
1 out of 10. The lowest of the season, as we previously stated, in case you forgot, is 7.5.
7.9.
7.9?
7.7.
7.9 would put it tied with The Vulture. K would win this one. It's a 7.6, just above the lowest ranking.
Okay.
This one's ranked the same as the premiere or the pilot.
Oh my God.
And I was so surprised that like there's so much stuff that I think back on often from season 1.
Yeah.
I guess because I've seen season 1 the most out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I thought it was a great ep. I liked it. And that guy, that Jimmy Brogan,
Stacy Keach.
yeah, Keach.
I might have got that wrong.
No, yeah, Stacy Keach, you got it right.
Okay.
He just looks like an old school cop guy. Like he was born
Yeah,
to do it.
he always plays like a meaner guy. I mean, I'm sure there's things that he's done where he's not the bad guy.
He seems like
or
a
the
tough
mean guy,
yeah.
but he always plays like a tough guy. Like very cool tough guy.
I saw him like on IMDb as like a poster with like a thick mustache, and he's like a PI or something.
Mm.
And he was like the star of the movie. I was like, holy smokes, this
Yeah.
guy was. He actually like was an old school cop. It's crazy. What casting? All right, guys, let's talk about the cold open.
Scully ate his pot pie 30 minutes ago, so we probably got 10 minutes left on this nap. 12 if he's turkey tired. Alright, coming up. It's trapped. Abort mission.
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
You know, like, was it because it was a waste of resources? It was very quick. Very quick, we're going into the waste of resources.
Yeah. If you've followed the cast so far, you know Andy doesn't like when they use public funds,
What was doing
i.e.
lunchtime?
explosives.
So granted, fine, maybe it's during lunchtime. But you have to look at this. You have to look at the robot wear and tear. That's wear and tear that you're putting on the robot machine that they could be used for later on.
Or using the robot can keep the lube running. It can keep it better than just sitting in a storage room.
Right, but why would the regular crime detectives be using it? The bomb squad should be using it. They should be the one using the practice for it. The suit wear and tear. You're telling me there's not no wear and tear when you put on the suit, take off the suit?
I do not think there's wear and tear
Explosives.
when you put on and take off a suit.
Of course there has to be wear and tear when you put on a suit.
How many times do you
Things
put
get
on that
worn.
sweater?
And there's wear and tear on the sweater.
Every time you put
The
it
back of the sweater is completely has a hole in it.
It's gone, guys. There's a big.
Nobody
back
ever
is
sees it because
missing.
I'm always sitting down, but the back is completely missing.
Okay.
Anyways, that does bring us to one of Kay's references.
Wait, I did want to say that I loved. I know you don't like wasting the resources, but I thought the GoPro shot looked good with Boyle in the suit. And he's like trying to get the shoe. So he's trying to get the stinky shoe out of the precinct because it stinks, right?
Yeah.
So what's the reference that Kay had?
She put Hurt Locker. She put What is Hurt Locker?
Oh, Hurt Locker.
Yeah, it's just a movie that came out. Catherine Bigelow, 2008 movie. Oscar winner.
First female Oscar director winner or something like that?
Maybe, possibly.
I think so. And it was with Jeremy Renner? Jeremy
What's it
Renner.
about, like a cop movie?
No, it's about an army
An
movie.
Iraq movie. So a team,
okay.
an explosive device team, removal team.
Yeah. So they took it out. They got with the robot. Oh no, was it a robot? Or was it Boyle that got it?
They tried.
The robot got stuck.
Boyle comes in and grabs it. And
takes
then-
it outside. And then they explode it.
Let's send these shoes to hell.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it just smells worse than before.
And before they explode, I'm like, that's gonna be stinkier. Like you're about to light this thing on fire, and then it was funny that it actually was stinky.
Should we add public nuisance to the list of things that I'm complaining about?
I
mean,
guess.
It's a street. It's a public street that they blew it up in. They didn't blow it up.
I mean, you also gotta have a little fun at work, right?
Right.
You have sometimes a pizza party when you're at work, right?
Yeah, but the pizza blarty.
Pizza Blarty.
I'm just so hungover.
Yeah, man. Take a chill, dude. Take a chill, my dude. All right. So right in the opening, we get introduced to Jimmy Brogan, that he's Peralta's childhood idol. He's read his book, and he knows it's good because he's read 15 books.
Jimmy Brogan wrote The Squad about badass New York cops in the 70s. It's the best book I've ever read, and I've read 15 books.
50 books is not a lot. Wait, you said 15?
I thought that was funny that
That was a funny.
Amy's like, 50 books is not a lot of books. Wait, did you say 15? Like, that was funny. But it also got me thinking. How many books have I read? Have I passed the 50 book threshold?
Not this year, I haven't.
This year? I'm talking about lifetime books.
Definitely
You had
past
to have
15.
read more than 50.
50 or 15.
50?
Definitely 50.
I don't know if I've passed 50 in my life.
But like you
I don't
go, if you went to college, you probably read some books.
But like
No.
textbooks don't count because you don't read them front to back. I'm thinking like novels.
But in high school, whatever you do, the textbook front to back.
Right, but do you actually like read it? Well, anyways,
You seem very upset with him that he hasn't read those books. The facade broke down.
no 50 books.
Oh, hold on a second.
It got me thinking that maybe I'm spending too much time watching TV shows and making podcasts about them.
No, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Jimmy Brogan was evidently based on a Pulitzer Prize-winning author, Jimmy Breslin,
What did Jimmy Breslin write?
an American journalist and author, well known for his columns in various New York City newspapers.
So they kind of copied his name a little bit.
What was his name? Jimmy what? Brennan?
Breslin.
Breslin. Breslin? Breslin?
Breslin.
No, no
Breslin.
T.
Breslin.
Yes.
Breslin.
But you can remember easy by thinking breasts and lin.
But what about Riesling, like the drink? It's not, that's a
Riesling.
Riesling. So it could be Riesling.
But
Yeah.
it's no NG. It's LIN.
This all
I'm so hungover.
Andy. So hungover? How can you come to work hungover like that?
I
dude?
know. You're right. You're right. I had a big day today in the laboratory where I work.
You work in a laboratory?
Yeah, we haven't established that I'm a scientist.
No.
Okay.
We have not established that. We'll talk about that in a later episode. Subscribe if you want to hear about Andy, scientist stuff. When Peralta finally... So after that, other stuff happens, and Peralta gets to finally meet Jimmy Brogan.
Yeah.
And he kind of nerds out. He gets excited, asks him to sign the book. I thought it was funny when he started monologuing and he
On
looked
the
away.
side.
Evil would love that, but I'm not giving evil the satisfaction. Not today.
Amy like kind of like, what is he looking at?
That was really funny.
It was funny and it was very subtle. The kind of thing you'd miss if you were looking down at your phone and you weren't writing notes for a podcast or something.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that scene, Andy?
Scene. Great scene. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Very good. I'm going to keep going down my list unless you guys got more stuff. I'm at 4 minutes.
I think
he
there's a
comes-
K reference of Skag. You didn't know what Skag was. Okay, Skag is heroin. Smack.
Oh, that's when the kid is saying, or
Yeah.
Kid Peralta is talking about it in his class.
Yeah. That's it.
Skag is heroin.
Okay.
Gear.
I've never heard skag. I've heard
Junk.
I've heard of smack.
Smack.
Smack. But smack is not
H.
H.
So I laughed pretty good at when he comes back and he's like, "Why you smell like an ashtray?" It's like it's the only way I can deal with the stress of my job, and then it shows him like throwing ashes in his face.
Oh, good God. Why do you smell like an ashtray?
Oh, sorry, Mom. It's the only way I can cope with the stress of the job.
I like it when what is it when he was asking, okay, so what are you guys gonna do today? And he's like, got it, mumbo jumbo.
We're running an algorithm to comb through the transactions, looking for a pattern which will lead us to the perp's IP address.
Got it. Boring mumbo jumbo.
Pretty good. I wrote down that Brogan was very aggressive. Like within 30 seconds of him, he's like, he's gonna trail you. He's gonna write an article, and like right away, he's like, all right, hairbag stuff. Wake me up when your shift's over.
This kind of data-driven police work has reduced crime by over 70%.
I know hairbag work when I see it. Do me a favor, wake me when your shift is over.
I was like super aggressive, and then I started thinking by the end of it, was that some sort of like manipulation to get them to do more exciting stuff?
I'm sure, but also, like, you know, he's from that time. I'm sure he's probably just more direct.
Well, he must be a successful writer because they're asking him to write an article, and it's about the current release, and they're giving him all this access.
Yeah. Nobody said he wasn't successful.
So it makes me feel like when I first saw this, I was like, oh, this guy's a very, not serious about his job. But by the end, he wrote the article, and I don't know. I thought it might have been a little...
He's based on the Pulitzer Prize winner authors.
Right?
Not sure.
So there is a side story going on right now to Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to... the two sweetest guys in the 9-9 are trying to train her to be a little better on the stand in court.
Yeah.
We got Terry and Boyle being two adorable, sweet dudes. Kind of afraid of Rosa, and kind of a...
See that one? I do like the police stops threatening the stenographer.
And when this is over, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna break those little fingers.
Miss Diaz, please stop threatening the stenographer.
Oh, yeah.
I'll break those fingers.
I had the part where I think this might be one of my joke.
Ooh, a lot of jokes of the app.
What is it? It says he was with Holt in his room, and he say, "You know how we've been trading favors back and forth, and it's your turn to give me one."
Quick question, sir. You know how we've been trading favors back and forth and it's your turn to give me one?
None of that is true.
Yeah, I know. Please, can I jump onto a sweet mob-related homicide?
There are no sweet mob-related homicides on which to jump.
Oh, that's very funny.
I missed that one. He said that to Holt?
Yeah, and the Holt was like, "None of that is true."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your turn to give me one.
How'd you miss it?
Can I do one of those cool mafia
Because he was looking down on his phone and he wasn't writing something.
Sometimes I'm going back and forth to write notes for other stuff, and I forget to pause it sometimes. Anyways, that's really funny.
No, just wait. I feel like that's something like you would say.
That was what made me laugh when Kay delivered it. So I probably would have liked that one. I wrote right after that, as they're talking, they flash back to Holt in the 70s in the police. Get to see one of his classic wigs and mustache.
Did I ever tell you what my first day on the job was like? Hello, I'm Raymond Holt.
Are you here to turn yourself in?
I do like
big
that one.
tie, yeah.
Are you here to turn yourself in? I did like that one.
I feel bad that I laughed at it because it's a joke, but maybe the cops there were just purely innocent because no other cops laughed. It was just Holt. He's like, "Hi, I'm Raymond Holt," and then the guy's like, "Do you want to turn yourself in? Are you here to turn yourself in?" Pure silence. Look at Holt. Like nobody's laughing. Nobody's like
But that's part of the thing, is that they weren't saying it as a joke.
I thought they were kind of like being racist, but they're being innocently racist rather than being overtly racist. Innocently.
What is this?
I mean, there's different when you're trying to be malicious, when you're like, "Well, you trying to turn yourself in," rather than, "Oh, great, what'd you do?" I don't know.
Yeah, the good type of racism. What is that? What are you doing?
I did not say it was good. Everyone has an opportunity to get to learn and not be ignorant. Anyways, great outfit, great hair,
outfit.
great reaction. His face to them asking that was good. Then it goes back. This guy gives more crazy stories, and he talks about eating coffee grounds.
Just to stay away. Yeah.
And then
I do
Jake's
that
like,
too.
"I eat coffee grounds."
It's late.
Are you kidding? The old guard drank till dawn, ate some coffee grounds, and started the whole day all over again.
I eat coffee grounds.
Sure you do pineapples.
Have you guys ever eaten coffee grounds?
I've eaten the beans.
Probably.
I don't know if I've eaten the grounds.
Why have you eaten
I've
the
had-
beans?
Because sometimes they're chocolate covered, or sometimes
Oh.
they're like in stuff.
I mean, I've had coffee grounds like in stuff. Like I've tried to bake cookies with coffee grounds.
Oh.
I had it with cheese. We bought one where it was
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
grounds on the top. It was really good.
That was really good cheese.
That's pretty good.
Check it out at your local Publix if you live in Florida. Not sponsored.
We don't live in Florida.
Yeah, dude, don't let them dox us.
I think Florida's a big state. Nobody can find us.
I think it's outside of Florida too, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a
south,
couple states.
South. Yeah, a couple south.
But I didn't know the other states it was in.
Okay.
Just put the rest of the states that come up. Oh look, I didn't know it was that one.
Oh. And that state?
Interesting.
Hey, Kay, have you ever been to that state?
Have you ever been to
That
that
also
state?
has
Yeah.
Publix?
The one right above you.
Editing, don't make editing harder. So at this point, Jake has already gone out with Brogan.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of brown, a lot of whiskey.
You know what, guys? Just keep the show going.
Yeah?
Keep the show going. I'll be right back. But don't stop the show.
Okay. We're going to keep going. I'm going to talk a little bit about... He's so hungover that he slides. You doing okay? He's stumbling.
Whew. So sick. Keep the show going. Don't stop.
What's this bit that I'm not part of?
I don't know. Anyways, he's super hungover, and Jake is part of it. Wait, it's not a bit. Andy's just, he had a lot to drink yesterday.
Guys, comment below if you think this is a bit or not.
You're probably going to find out soon, just like me and Kay. What was the next thing I said? Oh, he's so hungover that he asked for permission to slide onto the cool floor.
Let me know when he's gone so I can slide onto the nice, cool floor.
He's gone.
And he does this slide, which I think is really funny. I don't think I've ever slid to the floor like that or ever seen that.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
I was super hungover.
Okay. Anyways, I thought it was fun. Andy's going to miss talking about Rosa trying on clothes. But
I thought it was okay. It was pretty funny.
in the next scene, they have her try it. She's got the mad face, different clothes. It's funny. But I did laugh at Charles Boyle.
That's actually my wedding suit.
No.
Oh, I think that's like one of my joke.
So the second suit Rosa tries is like a purple suit. And Charles is like, that's my wedding suit.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was really
What
funny.
was the thing?
Are we
that
at
was
9
funny?
minutes in or not yet?
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Yeah,
30.
yeah, yeah. So that's my second joke of the ep. Where Boyle says, some people might say that all black leather makes you look like an evil villain, not me. I think you look like a sexy motorcycle.
You know, some people might say that all the black leather kind of makes you look like an evil villain. Not me. I think you look like a sexy motorcycle.
And then Terry's like, Boyle, pull it together. Oh, that was really funny.
Yeah, that's
He's
like
still like in love with her, I guess.
he's still got a crush on her. And calling somebody a sexy motorcycle is funny, and it's very Boyle. Dang, poor Andy. He's so hungover, he's missing all this great stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think he's back.
And
You guys are
before,
the show going, right?
yeah, the show's still going. We're about to talk about Scully and Hitchcock in 1986.
I hope you don't mind. I raided your fridge.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just got a couple of eggs.
Okay.
You know, I hear that's a good cure for.
Actually, yeah, and coming up soon in the episode, we're gonna see that eggs are a good.
It's a lot of eggs in here, though. I wasted a lot of your eggs. There's like $150 worth of eggs.
Basically.
Yeah.
Why you're gonna drink those?
I mean, I hear it's good for it, right?
Yeah, according to the episode, it's also good for your muscles.
My grandpa was an old school cop. This was his hangover cure. Raw egg yolks.
For protein too, right? For gains.
It's like I never even drank.
And that's not a hangover cure.
What, that? It's just some protein for my guns.
My grandfather used to drink raw eggs every day.
Really?
3.
Like Rocky?
Rocky does it? I haven't watched Rocky either.
Anyways, okay. All right, keep the show going.
You're gonna drink it now?
Should I drink one now?
You want to wait and do it all in one gulp?
No, I'm not gonna do it all in one go. That's
Okay.
crazy.
We'll take a little
Do a
bit.
taste
It
test.
might help you.
That's a good egg.
Feeling better?
A little bit. I'm still feeling a little weak.
Is it sweet?
Probably when you get through those 6 other eggs. And you
What, at the end, maybe I'll mix them up. Maybe make a little scrambled egg or something.
looks like you got a lot less egg whites. You got like a lot of yolks.
It's a...
Cholesterol.
Yeah, you better watch the cholesterol, my dude. You got like yolky eggs. Is there a section in the supermarket for like extra
They're
yolk?
cage free.
So we actually haven't gotten to the hangover cure yet, but Scully and Hitchcock in 1986 is pretty funny.
Oh.
You and me, man, we're gonna be co-captains. But first, I'm taking you to Japan. I'm already packed. I had 3 heart attacks that year and declared bankruptcy. Hitchcock turned out just fine.
I'm taking you to
It's like,
Japan.
I was really into cocaine. All the time.
Have you ever done heroin before?
I don't know.
But I've done a lot of
Drinking. He's like, what's
Oh.
your drinking cure? And he's like, I didn't drink, but I was very into cocaine in 1986.
That's my 3rd joke of the
Oh, you missed another one of her joke of the eggs when Boyle told Rosa.
Some people might say that all the black leather makes you look like an evil villain, not me. I think you look like a sexy motorcycle.
Sexy motorcycle.
Cute.
You don't have to repeat the jokes. That's like we're repeating it. We gotta edit one of those out.
Yeah, we'll edit one out.
Okay.
Unless I don't.
Oh, I'm feeling better already.
Yeah, the egg
Yeah.
did the trick.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want an egg?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're not curious?
These are your eggs that I took from your fridge.
But I don't like sweet eggs.
They're not sweet.
I'm sure they're sweet.
I just drank.
Pure yolk.
I just drank just some of the egg white.
Okay.
Keep the protein, keep the cholesterol down.
It just wasn't coming down easily.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about that hangover cure. I thought it was really funny, and I actually looked up drinking eggs on set, and there's a famous example of Rocky drinking real eggs when he did the movie, but there's actually quite dangerous because of salmonella, and they don't recommend that actors drink eggs. So they actually do, not like Andy, he has real egg, but they'll actually do like a mango type of thing and like freeze it and then put it inside of this other solution, which makes it look just like an egg yolk. And then you could drink a fake egg yolk.
There's a
on
lot of
screen.
different ways that you can fake the egg.
Apparently, this one is in 99, not this podcast, in the show.
Uh-huh.
It's peach.
Oh, it's peach. Who said that?
Internet.
Oh, very cool. Oh, peach pieces?
Peach cut to look like egg yolks.
Yeah,
Oh.
like peach. Like you get a knife and you kind of cut it to look
Nice.
like an egg yolk. Yeah.
Could that
Could this be what?
have any?
Is it sweet?
Is that sweet?
I
No?
don't know. It's just pure egg.
Pure eggs. Okay. That's eggs.
This is pure eggs.
So you decided to go with a more risky, like, actual egg.
I figured I just had COVID, so salmonella wasn't going to be no problem for me.
Very good. So cutting peaches could work, but I saw a video that they actually like freeze these things, and like when you see them, they look like egg yolks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the one in the show looked like egg yolks.
Yeah.
Pretty egg yolky.
I mean, when you compare it to this one,
Like a real egg yolk.
yeah.
Like this one.
So maybe there's too many egg yolks in here.
Not enough egg whites.
Egg whites. Whatever. That's fine. I could go back and fix it, but I don't want to.
You're definitely looking better.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I called that too early because it came back right away. Okay, cool. So
after that,
11:50,
they
yeah.
seem kind of 11:50. Yeah, I thought like Jake and Amy was kind of flirty again.
Oh, because he said her butt was warm?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Your butt's really warm.
My butt's normal. Your butt's the weird one.
Don't be mad, it's nice.
No, my butt is normal. Your butt is weird.
Yeah. He's like, no, it's nice. I thought it was good to. I don't know if the hangover cure started working right away, but Jake immediately like solved the crime even when he's hungover.
Yeah.
So I started thinking about how Andy was definitely going to talk about them being irresponsible in the beginning.
Yeah.
But like these guys are talented. These guys are good.
Yeah.
You got to keep them happy with a little bit of explosives, a little bit of stuff, you know.
I mean, that's why you get that job, right? Because you you have the skills for it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying not every basketball player is Michael Jordan. And I think Jake is the Michael Jordan here, guys.
Yeah.
You can't take him down.
It's just hard to, I don't know if it's the glass or...
It's tough to swig down
It's
those
just hard.
eggs.
It's hard to get them down.
When you look at them closely, they do seem to have a different...
It looks like they have hair.
No, not
Like
these.
Peach's hair?
No. If I put it to the camera just right, that looks just like...
Just like egg yolks.
Like a half dozen eggs.
A lot of
Put them in
pulp. A pulp in the whites.
there. I could be just...
Did you mix them a bit?
Oh, yeah, I mixed it up a little bit. So
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Better than getting a mouthful of...
Well, hair of the dog that bit you. So that might be...
You put a little brown in there? You put a little brown
A little
in there?
shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
So at 13:30, Rosa's not doing too well in the courtroom. She's
no.
nervous.
Yeah.
Did I skip some stuff?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
I guess like Jake and Amy was out chasing for the perp, I guess. And then Jimmy's just like, put your head through the door.
You could be here for this. Hello? Mike Halbrook, NYPD, open up.
Put your head through the door.
My head?
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
No.
He's like, what? My head through the door? For the first time, he's kind of like annoyed at him and not in love with him.
And then, continuing, I don't know if you guys caught this, but like, Amy like literally said she called Jake pineapples like 3 times, and that was the last one. I thought that was really funny.
Cops are usually afraid to go after their captains like that, but you, sir, are old school.
You know it.
Oh, pineapples. What did you do?
Yeah.
The first one was I guess like he was talking about how he go through doors, and then Santiago was, you go through doors normally and everyone calls you pineapples.
It's like, my grandma calls me pineapples.
And I regret telling you that.
Yeah. It was, what did he say his name was to Brogan? I forgot. He's like, please make it out to
I don't know. I don't remember.
We gotta put it here.
I'll put the clip here so you watching this can remember, because it was a cool, stupid, silly name, and we all forgot it and didn't make a note.
Mr. Brogan, I am a huge fan of your book. Would you mind signing my copy?
I'd love to. It's always nice to meet a fan.
You can just make it out to Death Wish. That's what everyone calls me, because I'm always first through the door.
And then she also said when he said, I eat coffee grounds. Sure you do pineapples. And the last one was, what is it? Oh, pineapples, what did you do?
Oh, yeah.
At that scene.
Because she found out that he was drunk and he ran
told,
his mouth.
Yep.
What do you think he said? I know we're not there yet.
I thought
Probably bad
they
stuff
talked
about
about it.
But he didn't. We don't specifically know what he said. What did he say about Hope? Just that he's.
Maybe a stickler for stuff.
But that's not. Doesn't seem like.
He does say the lines that he said, like he cares more about wearing a tie than solving a crime. He, they say a couple of examples in
At
the
the
episode.
bar.
But that doesn't seem that bad. Like if I heard that, that didn't seem like.
I guess like you don't want that. You don't want to say something like that
Holt.
printed out on newspaper.
He likes Holt, as we see later in the episode. He respects and likes him. So let's go to the sauna scene.
We're at the sauna scene. We're not at the scene where Rosa's like flushed and confused.
You can talk about that.
Oh, because Boyle was like, "This is my 4th or 3rd joke of the app."
Damn, you love this app, huh?
I know. But you didn't say, you gave it a 7.7.
7.7. Lower than Andy's rating.
No, I'm trying to guess that rating, not my rating.
Your rating is a 9 or 10?
Maybe.
Because I feel like when we were at the beginning, we were like, "Did you like the episode?" You seemed kind
It
of.
was okay.
You said nothing, and Andy was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I feel like there are other episodes where it continuously makes me laugh a lot. But this one was like, okay, funny here. Boring. Okay, funny here.
Boring.
Like scenes. Like, not like
Exposition or something. Okay.
fillers. I don't know. But yeah, I thought this one was funny when Boyle was like, everyone's happy place is different. For me, I just imagine slurping up the world's longest piece of linguine.
I just imagine I'm slurping up the world's longest piece of linguine. It just keeps going and going. Every 20 feet of noodle, there's a sauce change. I'm in my happy place right now. Pesto. Carbonara.
You just keep going and going.
And he actually
Every
did
20
it there.
feet of noodle, there's a sauce change. What's your happy place?
I don't really have something to deal with when I'm nervous. I don't know if
When you perform, you don't look at the crowd and think that they're naked.
to get me less nervous, I just have to be very familiar, like fresh with the material that I'm going to talk about. So I've never had like that sort of.
I mean, I handle my brown.
You just get a little brown and handle it.
Yeah, I
Take shots.
get a little brown in me.
Mm,
Then I'm fine.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Tip for all the kids out there.
You're looking way better, dude. But you probably need one more egg if you want to get fully better by the end of this episode. Come on, get that yolk.
I can't get it.
His mouth is not big enough for you.
Yeah, it's in. Ooh.
Why is he chewing that yolk? Guys?
Couldn't take it straight down. He's handling his yellow too.
Damn, he's trying to break the egg yolk.
He wants to make a little
Ordinarily,
omelet.
you're right. Ordinarily, I wouldn't chew the egg yolk. Why? I'm trying to get rid of like a lot of the protein
Of the
Just
show,
broken up.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
before it goes in there.
That way it reacts quicker with the alcohol.
Yeah.
The hangover stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great.
Russian sauna.
You're looking a little better right now.
I don't know.
Probably not the flavor because it's just a raw egg.
No, the raw, it tastes horrible.
You didn't put any salt and pepper in it?
Well, no, it's raw. I'm supposed to just drink it quick.
My grandfather put salt and pepper in it.
I mean, I'll put salt and pepper when I go cook it later.
Okay.
Andy likes to sip it. So we're here in the sauna.
Mm-hmm. You guys have been to saunas before like that, right?
I've been to the sauna. I went to the sauna with you, right?
A Russian sauna?
Oh, we didn't go.
No.
I went to the sauna in.
I've been to a Korean.
Korea.
Korean
Yeah,
sauna.
that's where I'm at. Because I didn't go with you to that.
Yeah, I don't really like saunas.
Why? It's hot.
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't know if I really believe all the benefits you're supposed to get from them.
I don't know about the benefits, but I like it because it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
I
went
think
to one in Iceland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where you do the cold plunge and then you go into the hot.
I did that in Korea.
Did you hang dong?
Huh?
No. Mine's there was no hang dong because there was like kids around. It was like a touristy place.
There's kids around in Korean ones, and you hang dong as long as it's male kids with the males.
This was multi-gendered, so you can do it. But what's cool is that you get to go into a little quiet little place, and then there's like a hole in the wall, and they have like glass, and then you just stare off into like a mountains. And then you're just watching the mountains, and I'm getting dizzy from being in the heat,
Oh yeah.
where I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and then I gotta walk out of there. Leave that there. Don't touch where that was.
Hey, did you have more brown, dude? Getting angry.
Gonna chew a couple more yolks.
Chew it.
So he said a couple of funny things. We've already extensively talked about handling her brown, which is obviously my joke of the ep. It has to be. I wish I could pick something else, but I can't. But he also says, the sauna's like crawling back into your mother. And Jake's like, is that something people want to do?
Welcome to the Schwitz, kid. Most comfortable place on earth. It's like crawling back into your mother.
Is that something people want to do?
And he's like, what is it you wanted to talk to me? He just changed the subject.
I have my final joke. Oh, that.
What's your final joke of the episode?
It's when Holt was asking Amy, I guess.
When he
what's
manipulates
going on.
Amy? Amy?
Yeah.
I sent him home. He assaulted Jimmy Brogan.
Yeah, but that caveman kind of had it coming, don't you think? Oh, he didn't tell you.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. That was the next thing I was going to talk about.
I'm disappointed in you, Santiago. I thought you and I were close. And then she's like, I know you're manipulating me.
If Jake didn't tell you, he must have had a reason. It's not my place.
I'm disappointed in you, Santiago. I thought you and I were close.
I know you're manipulating me, but I love it, and I will tell you anything.
I love it. That was really funny.
Yeah, and I'll tell you anything you want. It was pretty good.
Did you like when Jake punches him?
I guess.
It seemed quick. It seemed like a good hit. Like it seemed like a good
But I also
edit.
feel like, I mean, like if you're mature enough and you're an adult, you would talk to him about it, and not.
Hey, some people deserves punches.
Well, they make you think that it's old school, so he wanted to handle things old school, and he's like,
But
what
it's
do you want to do about
2013.
it?
Is it 2013?
Yeah, it's 2013.
Right, but what I'm saying is Peralta's like dealing with it old school. They make you think he punches him, but then later on they reveal that he was defending Holt.
For the record, I know that Holt is a stickler, but he's actually a really good cop.
Don't worry about it. We're friends. You don't have to stick up for that homo.
I really wish you just said that.
What, homo?
And I knew that he punches him. Like, I remembered the whole Holt thing, but it still got me a little misty-eyed. I'm like, man, Jake loves Holt, you know? Jake's not going to stand for that. Even his what's it called? His idol, this guy that he idolizes, he still, like, knows he's got to defend Holt.
I mean, that's why they say never meet your idols.
Amen. Might be the whole idea behind this episode. Or the whole nugget behind this episode.
Well, I guess we just say goodbye now. Like, subscribe. Oh, sorry, there's more.
What?
Well, you just summed up the episode. I thought that was it.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, but we're almost done.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was like, do you know something I don't?
It's time for you to die.
Damn, this is cool, yeah.
I owe you one, Boyle. Thank you, dinner. Tomorrow night. Gribaldi's. It's all you can eat linguine. Yes! Oh, my boyfriend's coming too.
Your what friend now?
My boyfriend's coming.
Say, who's coming now?
Your friend who?
I wrote this down. We may have to edit this out because I don't remember what it is. Boyle's giggle. What was it that he does a little giggle at the end?
Yes, you did it. They found him guilty on all charges.
Huh. Boyle's advice worked.
Of the app?
At 19 minutes and 54 seconds. Anybody remember what the giggle is?
Yeah, probably like him. I mean, she asking him out for dinner, and then she was like, "Oh, they have like good linguine there or something." Did he giggle? No.
I don't remember. He giggled somewhere. That was my joke of the night. I did bad note writing.
He was too drunk.
No, I think it's because I wrote it 2 weeks ago when I thought we were going to record this episode.
I wrote it 2 weeks ago.
Well, guess you wrote better notes than me.
Well, Andy also has been getting over a really bad hangover, so we should give him a little bit of slack.
Okay.
Anyways, in the end of the episode, they explode the old novel, just how they exploded the shoes.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Was it worth it for the symbolic nature of getting back at them?
Yeah.
So the shoe thing was irresponsible, but exploding the novel...
No. If we're talking about what's irresponsible and what is wasting private fun, no, of course it's irresponsible by cops. But, it's... You know what we like about the cops in this show?
They have some fun.
They have some fun. They were great fun. Just like we have fun.
Drinking eggs.
Chewing egg yolks.
They look quite chewy and actually sticking out of the water a bit.
You better shake it a little.
Yeah, I gotta shake it a little bit. Well, I don't want to scramble it though, so I'm shaking it very...
You don't scramble it.
I have a feeling that you wouldn't be able to scramble it.
No, you can scramble it. I mean, if I leave this room right now, I can go get you some scrambled eggs. I'll just cook this real quick in the stove.
Well, then we'll be sure that it's eggs and it's not some sort of weird alternative thing. Mm-hmm. So that does it for the episode. Andy, do you have any interesting segments today?
I was so hungover. I think that's all I got.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for staying to the end. Just watching this is enough for us, but we'd love it if you give a comment or a like. Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next WAV.
A week without me, thought you'd forget.
2 weeks without me, and you still haven't joined the Patreon yet. Bye. 99 wipe all I ever wanted. 99 wipe happy to watch again. 99 wipe meant to be shared with friends. Brooklyn 99 watch alone.